Welcome back, everybody, to another Wrestling Commentaries with Randy and Tyler. And Tyler, tell everybody why this is going to be a special episode.
It's going to be a real special episode, Randy, because today, back doing another commentary, we have the mad scientist of maneuvers, the how many time tag team champion, who knows? We've all lost count at this point. Tommy Treznik, Keith Libra himself. Keith, great to have you back, sir.
Thank you, guys. Happy to be back, and we definitely did not record these back-to-back. It was a different day. We all have on the same clothes, and It was just incredibly odd, that it worked out that way.
So today we're going to be checking out the this match is from 2019, Clash to the Future, which is always one of my favorite shows, and this is going to be a big tag team championship match. The challengers, Elk and Cameron Skyy, best friends from years past, have rejoined together in a coalition to take on the tag team champions, the H3RD, Tommy Treznik, and Dead Vaughn. So this is going to be a very exciting match.
The H3RD's gone, about 10 years on top in the tag team division. So, you guys are just trying to take those belts from us, but good luck. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, we will find out. So now, last time you were on, Keith, our good buddy Nate was Jackson Vaughn, the surgeon.
Right.
And here he's actually reverted back to the character he was before the surgeon, which is the monster Dead Vaughn. He's a Frankenstein that you've created.
Absolutely. Dead Vaughn, my most favorite tag team partner of all time. A big giant monster that does whatever I tell him to do. It's great.
And then here we've got Cameron Skyy and Tommy Treznik in the ring. This is another one. I mean, how many times have you guys been doing this together here?
Cannot count. Absolutely no. I've wrestled Cameron Skyy more times than I've wrestled anyone else, probably 2 to 1. Me and Tim could literally have a match in our sleep. Wake me up at 4 a.m., say, start wrestling. We can do it.
Is it to the point where you guys, do you really, call too much? Or are you getting into the ring with Tim, or knowing that, okay, me and you're going to start this match, let's just do, the spots that, let's hit our greatest hits?
Kind of that. I mean, we're not totally winging it by any means, but there's, there's sequences and things that we've done so many times where it's we'll just, I'm guessing right here is the old Cameron Skyy signature. Let me hit that middle rope Irish whip thing. Let's see. I feel like it's happening right here. Oh, it's happening.
Yeah, he's feeding it up. Yep.
Yep. Which will inevitably. Oh, damn, arm drag. I wasn't expecting that.
But normally it leads into that back elbow, right?
It leads into something, yeah. Duck a couple, hit a back elbow.
Absolutely.
So this is Brownstown. I liked this building. I like the way it was set up. It had the cool bleachers.
I didn't like the parking lot. Driving up to this venue was the worst parking lot. I felt like I was driving on the moon with all the craters and boulders. Yeah,
for real. Any Clash fan watching, we apologize for any damage that was caused to your car trying to get to our show. Yeah, it was rough.
Keith, what is it like taking that mouth?
I don't know, man. You're just looking up and just hoping. Those old Yokozuna squash matches on Superstars, and sometimes he's if respect guy, he's really safe with them, and then the jobbers he doesn't care about, he literally just kills them. And I know we're so you're gonna take care of me, but hopefully you weren't bending down and had sore quads from the day before, because then you might really squish me.
Absolutely.
How did you like the white gear compared to the black gear? Because last video you were wearing black, this one you're wearing white. I feel like white's a good heel color, especially because at the time no one was wearing white like we were. Yeah, well, black was the first outfit, and wore that quite a bit for a long time, and then I had the white made, and I wore it a little bit. I didn't like it as much. I like wearing dark clothes and stuff, but yeah, it got to a point in the last few years where everybody had on black, so we definitely need to bust out the white. Plus, Dead Vaughn looks good in a big white jumpsuit. Yeah.
Yeah, referee Rick Viv in here.
Rick Viv's the man.
Yeah,
I'll put it out there right now. He's my favorite referee to work with. He is so good, easy to communicate with.
Yeah, super cool guy, really good ref. And the crowd's into this match.
Now, I'm excited to do the commentary for this match because I remember Keith saying that this was his favorite match of the 2019 H3RD run. I'm really excited to get his perspective as we had the two big men squaring off. The unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. Oh, but clubbed from behind. Oh, I remember you guys coming up at this spot in the back.
Yeah, I do remember the. Yep.
I don't even. What is it? I don't even remember. Oh, we're all. What happens here?
You're all choking.
Oh, we're all choking each other. Yeah, there we go.
4-leg boost.
What is this going to lead to?
Then I have to distract the ref so he doesn't disqualify anyone. It's like, oh no,
yeah.
they're all wearing each other down.
And then we all work back up to our feet.
Oh, double noggin knocker. Classic tag team wrestling right here.
Now, you and Tim have wrestled literally all over the United States as tag team partners, faction members, and as opponents. Do you have a favorite match with Cameron Skyy, Tim?
Oh, man, that is a great question that I don't think I can answer. I don't even know.
Because there's been so many.
Oh, you know what? I do have one that I remember. Oh, nice backbreaker right there. You know, me and Tim wrestled somewhere in Ohio for hybrid wrestling years and years ago, and it was like at a street fair, like kind of like a carnival thing in the middle of the street. Like Josh's ring is just in the middle of the street, and like right next to it is like a giant Ferris wheel and like carnival games. And there was a ton of people there, lots of like little kids, and they were going nuts. They had no idea who we were. They were going nuts, and that was really fun. I feel like the match was good. It was super fun. That was one of our first matches too, so, and we did a really good job. So I think that earned us some favor with the promoter.
So I think I remember that show because it was kind of set up like the Scarecrow Fest, right? Like outdoor.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, just imagine like your normal street fair, like a Wyandotte street fair, but there's a wrestling ring in the middle of the street, something like that.
And then now here we've got Cameron Skyy, what we would call the heat. Okay. Classic bad guy move here, taunting.
This is one of my moves right here that is very hard to set up. So, what do I call that? The goo punch. Very rarely get to do that move.
You innovated and created so many different wrestling maneuvers and holds. It's incredible. Like, especially
some of them are. Yeah, looking back, I think some of them are pretty cool, and some of them are just insanely convoluted to the point where it's like you're just doing it to do it. But some of them, there's some good ones out there.
Now, Keith, you remember this, but like recently, a GIF of you was posted on Reddit. And in the comments, someone was saying, "This guy is so extra when he sets up his moves," not knowing that GIF was from like 2013. Like he was so ahead of the time.
Yeah, there was a few things. Oh man, what did I text you when I saw that? I'm like, if you're watching this now in 2020, I just look like the biggest ripoff ever. Like, got the Matt Hardy hair, got doing Bailey's finishing move. There's like all sorts. I'm like, people don't realize this thing's like 8 years old. So I promise I wasn't copying anyone when I did it.
Yeah, that was always so crazy. Is when I would see like you're like, okay, you're going over moves in the back. And then you like say, okay, I'm going to do this. And some of the other people would be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And then you go through this convoluted setup where you're locking knuckles, looping elbows over your heads, and doing all these things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you even think of that? I'm over here thinking about how I'm going to survive through a match. And he's thinking about how he's going to get into all these crazy moves. And
it's crazy, though. I mean, I thought of some things back in the day, but I'll still, to this day, you know, you're in the shower, you're thinking of wrestling or whatever. I'll try to think like I'm gonna think of something new. And dude, I don't know. In 2020, I have not thought of any new move in a long time because everything has been done. So if you're making a new move in today's time, kudos to you because I feel like it's all been done.
Well, you used to do a lot of like the ripcord almost. And if it wasn't exactly like the ripcord deal, it was something very similar where you're pulling arms into things. And then now, like you said, everybody's doing that, where everybody's got a ripcord version of a strike or whatever.
Yeah, like the Okada Rainmaker scenario. That's like set up for, almost everything now. So
now I know your favorite tag team, Keith, is Demolition. But are there any other tag teams that you were inspired or like drew influence from as a tag team competitor?
Oh man, yeah. As a kid, I loved Demolition. Looking back now, when I watch the matches, I'm like, oh my god, these guys, like a couple of old balding dads with face paint on. But man, when you're 6 in the '80s, they're awesome. Yeah. Man, let me think. I mean, looking back, watching matches now, I think the Rockers were awesome. And I mean, not that I would really ever do anything they do in the ring, but those guys had some awesome matches. What is it? Royal Rumble 91, the Rockers versus the Orient Express in the opening match. It's like that, dude, you could have that match in 2020 and the people would be going nuts. And that's from 30 years, right? 30 years ago. So, yeah, I don't know. I love watching tag team wrestling. I love wrestling, tag team wrestling. Obviously, anyone who's ever followed Clash, like 80% of the wrestling I did was in tag team matches for the tag team championship.
Well, and you've had several different tag team partners. How many tag team partners have you had?
He's over 5, right? 5 different ones?
Geez. Yeah. Miller, me and Joe were a tag team for a minute. Me and Nate, obviously, many times over. Randy, did you and I ever win belts? I know we wrestled as a tag. Did we ever win belts?
Yeah, 150. Clash 150 we won. We beat the last
cool.
boys.
Yeah.
Then you and Tim.
Yeah, I loved being tag partners with him too. Yeah, lots of them. Oh, look at that cell. That Bond really hurt his hands there.
Oh, and the hot tag, Ball of Fire.
Here we go. I bet you there's no belly to belly in this one. Let's find out.
Oh.
There we go. Yep. There we go. That's my latter career wrestling move. Is like I tell anyone, I'm like, don't throw me down. Just come up with a bump where I can take my own bump. Rock bottom all day.
Nate take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nate's younger than me. He can take it. He's taken less bumps in his life.
Oh, got to reposition here.
Yep. Now get ready to cheat.
Oh, there we go. With the bleach blonde hair, Dr. Wreckingball, looking great. Oh, baseball slide.
Baseball slide. Now that was my first bump since breaking my arm. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I just like gently slide down.
God, have you commentated that match with your arm, or do you never want to watch it again?
I would be fine with it, but it was just a 2-minute squash match.
I know.
It was such a waste.
It was gnarly.
Now we're getting into the circuit spot.
What is
Bulldog.
Is that the Dazzling Bulldog?
That's
called Sin City Sparkling.
Yeah. Oh,
here we go, baby.
There's
no way I hit it. Oh, I hit it. Nice.
You actually hit that one. Oh, big spear.
Walked right into a big old spear.
You've taken quite a few spears.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
I don't know how many
saving the day.
Taken, but
I think Dr. Wreckingball's about to get ejected.
No, don't do it.
My favorite bus driver was Too Sweet. I forget who it was.
Joey Marston was a good one.
It depends. Did you like... Joey took some very sick, like, flip ones, but Bryce Benjamin would take a very unique, like, straight on his head, but, like, he wouldn't leave his feet. It was weird.
Like himself like a triangle.
He looked like a tripod when it was over. It's like, no one ever took it like that. Randy getting ejected, man. I don't know how many times Dr. Wreckingball's been ejected from a match I was a part of. Got to do that whole oversell, angry to leave.
It's easy big pop, because I think
the
people hate me and they want to see me get
Nobody gets ejected better than you, Randy, that's for sure. God bless you.
I just pretend that I'm leaving, that I'm getting kicked out of a bar that I like. And then when I have I'm like, oh, please let me go.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, big
these two guys. Unfamiliar territory up there. That was a good bump, though.
It's very rare you see Elk get to the middle rope there. I remember thinking that I jumped all the way across the ring, and looking at it, I jumped.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like flying and floating.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm really going to pop for this.
That's a big pickup.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting to the latter moments of this match. Here we go. gonna reach out for his best friend he's known for all these years.
Yep. Ball of fire. Now that mask is really hard. That's like a really stiff, hard mask. So you gotta really watch yourself when you're punching it.
Yeah, Nate's had a few masks over the years, that's for sure. That's probably the coolest looking one, though.
Oh,
I wish it
no.
was, though.
Oh, no.
A little miscommunication there.
Yeah.
What happened there? Who knows?
Timing goes off.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Let's get him back into it with this.
Yeah. Bringing him back.
Oh, his crotch anymore. He's got
his
the
pants.
card holder, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the tight pants. You can't pull him out of his crotch here. Well, this was the old Cameron Skyy finisher for a long time.
The Ace of Spades?
Slice bread.
Oh, shoulder out.
Let's see if Elk can get up on that apron. Look at this. Struggling over there.
Yeah, we got to be nearing the end.
Yeah. You and your half Nelson reversals. That's another unique thing that you don't see.
There we
I
go.
mean, you kind of see it a little bit now, but that was something that those half Nelson reversals were always super interesting. And a big title defense by the H3RD.
A rare pinfall victory with a finishing move. I think we probably hit one time that whole year-long run. That was it.
Well, I remember there was something that happened, and you were talking to me, and you said specifically, "I don't ever want to win with a move ever again."
Yeah. The last couple of years, that's absolutely, because I don't think it happened except the one time I beat that jobber in BCWA.
That was a really good match. So now, what did you think looking back on it a year later?
I'm happy with it. Yeah, I like that match. I think we're going to see a little bit more here after the bell, which also went really well. This whole story was pretty good for what it was. You know, the two friends getting together, getting bested by the tag team champions. True team's going to beat two singles guys. I like that.
Yeah.
And then these guys, the big turn right here, it's well done the way they did it. It's nice. Good little piece of business, I think.
Now, what I remember is, so I got ejected. I'm out of the match, and I know the finish is going to lead Tim turning on Tyler with the title. And I'm backstage peeking through the curtain, and I look over right next to me, and the title's right there. I'm like, this needs to be out there for the end.
Nice.
So, like, I give it to, I think, Greg, the ref, and I have him put it at the table. And then as I'm going to celebrate with you, I go over to Rick Viv, and I'm like, hey, the title belt's on the table. It wasn't there before, so let them know. And then they was able to do the shot.
That's the kind of shit that happens at a wrestling show all the time. People might, you're looking for something, you can't find it because somebody moved it. It's, it's a lot of moving parts, and yeah, good thing you did it because these guys would have been standing in the ring looking for the damn belt, and it would have been awkward and not as good as it played out.
Well, timing's everything. Like, and the ending there, like the timing was good. Like we let the crowd like sort of settle in, drink it in, and then Tim slips the belt off, and then the hit with the belt. Like it was good timing, and I remember thinking like, okay, yeah, this was pretty good.
There you have it, the Clash Wrestling Clash of the Future 2019 Tag Team Title Defense successfully done by the H3RD against Elk and Cameron Skyy. And I gotta say, that was a badass match. Big reactions, and then the heel turn at the end was perfectly done. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you get to be in a ring with those guys, it's a great time. It's always fun. We've worked together so many times, all of us. So it's like it's easy, it's fun. We take care of each other. It's just a great time.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I was going to say the same thing. It's like we've wrestled together for so long that, and we're all good friends. And the thing I always say before matches, like, let's have fun, but like, let's not get hurt. I don't want anyone getting hurt. And I know when I wrestle you guys, like, we're all going to take care of each other, and it's just easy and fun. And when you're having fun and it's easy, that's when you get the best results. And, that match is proof that I think, maybe not the most athletically insane match, but it did its job and it told a story, and I was really, really happy with it.
Exactly. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. And if you want to see us react to more matches like that, if you want to see more friends having fun in a wrestling ring in front of hundreds of people, then make sure you like, share, subscribe. Comment. What did you like about the match? What did you think about it? Was there anything that we provided today that was interesting that you didn't know about? We talked a lot about Keith's dazzling maneuvers. Is that something that you want to learn more about? Leave a comment. And again, thank you very much, Keith. Anything you want to plug? Any eBay stores you want to plug today?
I mean, I'll always plug my toy store, toysareused.com, eBay username toysareused. Got lots of stuff for sale, always buying as well. So if you got something you don't want anymore, reach out to me via eBay. You can email me. My name's Keith Libra at Gmail. And yeah, man, that's about it.
Awesome. And again, this is Tyler. We're here with Randy Casey, Dr. Wreckingball, the mad scientist of maneuvers, Tommy Treznik, Keith Libra. Let's hear it for us.